Democratic Socialist event and had the opportunity of listening to a transgender woman named Clara. And what she said kind of brought tears to my eyes because self-reflection brought passion and pain and anger, and at that point I began writing the fourth version of my speech. I had a hard time deciding whether to wear my Malcolm X hoodie or not, and as you can see I chose my Dear Black Women, Thank You, with Love, the Black Man hoodie. My reason being is I need you to hear Malcolm X in my words when I speak. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. In the past year, I've protested outside of U.S. Bank to stop the Dakota Access Pipeline and to protect Native rights.
Yeah!
I've attended multiple LGBT events at the Smokestack as a straight black man.
Yes!
P.S. The Smokestack's amazing. Raised with enough Islamic influence, even in the past year, I've literally stood in between white men and Middle Eastern students who attend UD, who were being faced with hate, and in my asshole way, educated them on the ignorance that spews from racist white men, and leaving them with my powerful shield energy that let them know that I would not allow any harm to come to these Muslim men.
Yes!
As the Vice President of the Dubuque NAACP, I work every day for all people of color to change unjust policies and provide opportunities for all people. And as I stand here today with you all, it is in solidarity in the effort to motivate all women and all people. White women, please do not forget about black women, Hispanic women, gay women, transgender women, disabled women, and all women who need you voice on the same issues you fight for. In the interest of time, I'll say contact the NAACP for more call to action, but here today, I want to briefly talk about education, particularly in Dubuque. While the schools need more funding, and I can think of some ways to attain that, let's focus on morals and values. There will be more people of color, women, men, teens who have begun thinking for themselves and exploring what it means to them to be a good American if our teaching in schools became, in all capital letters, real. How do we get young black men and women here believing in what the majority is saying, wanting to fight side by side when every day of their lives, the words of today contradicts the actions they've seen? We have students and minority staff being called the N-word, students being told they're going to be deported and a wall is going to be built to keep them out, and the solution is to remove the victim from the situation.
No.
Exactly. We have minority students who, because it's teacher's choice, learn about positive people who look like themselves, maybe in the designated month called February. If we want boys to become men and expect more from them as it relates to equal treatment of women, then we must expect more from how we educate them in all aspects.
Yes!
You want to reshape what it's like to be an American. First admit that at no point was America founded on peace and equality and justice for all, but murder and rape and the theft of this land. And then at the Thanksgiving table, talk about how to not follow in these footsteps again. If you want to reshape how whites look at blacks and vice versa, teach them about slavery, Jim Crow, and our current prison industrial system, and how the days of old have continued maxed under new, so that white kids aren't looking at black kids as just complainers and growing up to be adults who do the same thing, and black kids are looking at white people as, you know, I appreciate the honesty. I feel like they actually do give a crap, to break this Willie Lynch hold. And in closing, if you want all boys to grow up and become men who value women and treat them as equals, stop teaching them bullshit that perpetrates the notion that men are better than women, because contrary to what we're taught, women do not come from men, men come from women. Thank you.
Yeah.